On Tuesday, during the weekly post-cabinet briefing, Minister for Trade, Industry and Cooperatives Oliver Joseph said the 30% decrease in electricity rate will not take effect from the end of March. He explained that discussions between government and GRENEC are continuing and an agreement has not been finalized.
His government commits to ensuring that the cost of electricity will be reduced by 30% for the months of March, April, and May in the first instance to all consumers. This will not apply to a few companies that have special concessionary arrangement. Well, you would not see it applying in March because we almost to the end of March. You will see it reflected later on. No, I did not say there was any agreement, and I don't know the state of the discussion. All I'm saying is that there is discussion, but I'm not aware of any agreement that has been reached as yet. I'm saying in order to get the reduction, discussion has started. That's all.
The minister was at the time explaining government's plans to relieve the financial impact caused by COVID-19. When asked if government will be considering removing tax on basic food items, he said this may be considered after government's plans are reviewed.
That was not announced by the Minister of Finance. What I indicated is this is a 3-month period and will be reviewed as the situation develops. So a new package will be looked at, new arrangement facilities will be considered as we move forward.
Meanwhile, Minister Joseph also explained that there will be no need for any legislative adjustment in the case of the proposed 2% suspension of NIS contributions for the next 3 months.
You only need legislation if you're going to revert back to the 1%, if you revert to the 9%. What this measure is just to suspend it. So where the legislation is passed saying you must increase it, the government is saying, well, for the 3-month period, we suspend it. So the only way you need to go back to Parliament is if you are reversing the decision to go back to 1%. But that is not what is happening here, because you will have to continue with the 2% after the period.
For GBN News, I am Rina Pear reporting.